Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Bridget.
And I'm Wendy.
And this is
Flickin' Beans. And you can join us every Monday when we discuss a movie over coffee.
Speaking of coffee.
Yeah, Gus is excited.
I got a weird one today. You know I hate ice noises.
I know, I was just going to say, this one's for Jody.
Oh.
Should I crunch some
Jody.
ice?
So I got the 7-shot Breve with orange syrup.
Interesting. Okay.
When I worked at the coffee tree, there was one of the roasts was an orange roast, and I loved it, the way it smelled. It was one that I would drink black.
Yeah.
Which weird for me, and I'm still unhappy with you can't ever taste the syrup. I got the 7 shots so I could taste the coffee, but now I can't taste any flavor. There's just no happy medium.
Right.
Well, 3 shots would be it.
No, I like the multiple shots. Interesting that you have orange, because Joel was just saying that he put orange bitters in his coffee today.
Yeah.
Because
how's that?
he said it couldn't really tell much of a difference, but like if you have too much cream and you can't get that coffee flavor, they say putting orange bitters.
All right, taste it.
I don't like it. Well,
I can't say it's my favorite thing I've ever had.
yeah, it's not like spit out gross, but it's
Cringy coffee.
But I would be upset that I ordered that.
Well, you made that coffee with the lemon stuff. Mm-hmm. That's what got me thinking, remembering that orange coffee.
Yeah.
All right, well, now we know.
Now we know. Also, I learned over last weekend, I got a 7 brew and I got a cinnamon roll and I asked for extra cinnamon syrup because I like more of that, but it just made it sweeter. It wasn't more cinnamon-y.
No. You want that little, doesn't Spucks have can shake on some, yeah, that would be tasty. Tons of it with whipped cream on top. That is good. So you want to get on with it? Or
Yeah.
Do you have news of the week? Our movie this week was
Working Girl.
from 1988.
Correct. And it is the most 80s movie that ever 80s.
That is the year I graduated high school.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that the hair is accurate. Pantyhose was accurate. But again, the garter belt? Come on.
She wore a garter belt every day to work, which is weird because nobody could see it.
You know what I was thinking was that the definition of classy? If you had nice underwear.
I do think that used to be more important.
Well, Victoria's Secret is still, huge. But
have you heard that song, Victoria's Secret?
Yes, I love it.
The one where it's like a man in Idaho or something.
Yeah. He's an old man living in Ohio.
Yeah.
Well, everybody knows that nobody looks like Victoria's Secret models. So do you have fancy unders?
I really like to be comfortable, and fancy underpants are not comfortable usually. And also that part of the outfit, it gets taken off so fast.
Fancy pants. Is it possible to be on the spectrum when it comes to underwear? Because I really only like one kind.
I don't think so. I think underwear and bras are very personal and they have to fit. A t-shirt doesn't have to fit you exactly, but if your bra or underwear doesn't fit, your day is going to be ruined.
Oh, God.
So I don't think it's weird, and everybody's different, and you find a pair or a brand that you like.
I can tell you, my second favorite underwear comes from MeUndies.
Oh, I've heard those are good.
Well, I've only heard of MeUndies because of me favorite podcast.
True.
I'm
sponsor
always
us.
checking out whatever. Yeah, sponsor us. That would be amazing.
I'll talk about my underwear all day long.
I think mine have a beaver pattern on them. And I have a pair that has sharks and sushi.
Oh.
Anyway, and donuts. They're fun and they're comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, that hair accurate. I had a perm. You had to get your bangs really high. And then the sides of it, you had to swoosh out.
Yes.
A lot of hairspray.
So much time to get ready in the morning. I mean, that's still true for any hairstyle, I guess. But
well, you had the perm, so you just used a curling iron on the front of it.
have you had a perm?
Oh,
Did
God,
you?
I always had a perm.
Yeah.
I had big hair.
I've seen your senior picture, which is amazing.
Yes.
You have feathered hair.
Oh, yeah.
A denim dress, is that right?
Oh, the denim dress.
Yes. And you're in front of a red sports car. What kind is it? A Lamborghini?
It's a Ferrari.
Ferrari, that's right.
Testarossa, which actually means redhead in Italian.
Adorable. Accurate. The makeup.
Oh my God, the makeup, yes.
Ridiculous. But I remember thinking that makeup was so cool.
You would get like the CoverGirl little palette, and it had a big one in the middle, and that was for your lid. One would be hot pink, and one would be blue, and that was real.
The kinds of pantyhose in this movie, I don't remember that much variety in the kinds of pantyhose, but there was a lot in this. She has polka dot. She has one in her understated rhinestone dress. She has one that has rhinestones up the back of the calf.
Oh,
and that was kind of cool.
Notice that.
I probably wouldn't have, but that was the scene where he was carrying her drunk.
Oh God, yes.
So
you're
they
right.
had to have a little detail there for
God,
you.
I was like, is she dead or what?
Well, Joel pointed out that she had taken that Valium.
Yes.
And I kind of forgot that. I was like, oh, that's why she passed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the tequila.
Yes.
But then he goes, would you like a nightcap?
One of the coworkers had a blue pair of pantyhose that were like layered in this weird like geometrical pattern. I liked those. That was cool. I don't remember tights like that being a thing.
That was something cool. And obviously because they were Catherine's, you know they were high class.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm guessing that was all Catherine's underwear too.
Yeah.
So Catherine is her boss.
Yes.
Sigourney Weaver. Lots of stars in this movie. Melanie Griffith plays her secretary, who is smart, who knows the stock market, but I mean, that's a whole thing about New York. How the fuck do you claw your way up to the top? Because she really was putting in 1,000%.
Yeah.
And not really being taken seriously until she told her boss her idea.
The whole trope of you can't be pretty and smart. There's a lot of parallels, I thought, between this and Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde is sort of a new version of this. Her character, Tess, doesn't really ever change herself. She does change a few things. Like she takes off the jewelry when her boss recommends it, and she studies people to learn what she should be doing. But she doesn't change who she is at her core. She doesn't compromise that.
She gains confidence and she's so soft-spoken. Another reason why she isn't taken seriously like that hardcore businesswoman.
Sigourney definitely has more of a masculine energy to her that is valued more in the corporate world. Maybe this is just my own resolution of getting rid of that dream, but I don't think the corner office in the corporate high-rise is the American dream it used to be. This used to be like really a goal. Like I grew up thinking like I'm gonna be a corporate lady and I'm gonna wear pantyhose. As long as I put my time in, I'll work up that ladder. And then you get into an organization and you're like, wow, this is terrible.
Right.
I hate corporate America.
I wanted to wear little jackets and pencil skirts and heels and pantyhose too. I don't know what I thought my job would be, but I thought that's what everybody did.
That's a respectable job. You work in an office, you dress conservatively, but that has changed, I think.
With working from home?
Yes.
The whole idea of the glass ceiling and women working and trying to become one of the, quote, men, the people in charge. And it's always been an issue. In the 80s, you had yuppie culture. And it was all about dinks. You know what yuppie stands for?
I don't.
Young urban professionals. And dinks, I think, came later. Those are dual income, no kids.
Yeah.
So everybody wanted in the 80s to become rich. In this movie in particular, you're on Wall Street. Catherine's job was arbitrage.
I thought it was mergers and acquisitions.
It is mergers and acquisitions. So I asked my friend Corey, who was our co-host.
Shout out to Corey.
Okay, and I told him I was watching Working Girl, which I'm sure he has no idea what that is. And I had to look up arbitrage in a book he actually loaned me about how to learn how to invest.
Yeah.
It is very dry and I haven't read it. Texts me back, arbitrage, purchase of an asset or commodity with the knowledge you can sell it for a higher price to a specific buyer. See how dry that book would be?
That's one of those jobs that's not a real job. You know what I mean?
But yeah, you're working for maybe a corporation that people have heard of. Well, you know, like a lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, I work at name drop.
I'm sure it's a prestigious job.
Sure.
And it makes money. It doesn't do anything, though. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, it's not providing a service or a product. It's just, it's
Yeah.
flipping houses.
Yeah, yeah.
At least somebody can live in a house, though.
Yeah.
I don't I don't know.
One thing that I was like, holy crap, is the environment and the crowding on the Staten Island ferry.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, see, that's that whole New York thing. How do you going from where we live and the amount of people that are traveling from somewhere else to get to the city every single day. One time she went home late and she was almost the only person on there. It just seems like you would have to leave so early in the morning and get home so late at night. Can you imagine how tired you'd be just because you want to probably someday live in the city?
Yeah. Be able to afford
yeah.
to live in Manhattan.
You
Yeah.
got to bust your ass. One thing that she was so good at that I'm so bad at is networking.
Mm-hmm.
She made connections that were so clever, like crashing the wedding to talk to Mr. Trask.
The older I get, the more I realize that that's really all that business is.
And being
so,
ballsy.
yeah. Mm-hmm. It's who you know.
Even Catherine said, never burn any bridges.
That guy was being a skis.
Yeah, he was.
Catherine's character is a little bit of a victim in this as well. Just because I think she felt like she had to do dirty things like steal Tess's idea to get ahead because she was one of the only women. There's a scene in the beginning where Catherine's standing in like this cocktail party. It's the first one that Tess gets invited to, so she's excited. Catherine's wearing red and everybody else is dressed in like neutral tones. She's standing out like a sore thumb.
Red's a power color.
And it was obviously very intentional to make her stand out like that, especially at this time. You felt like you had to act like a man to be successful. They're both a victim of the system, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
She's that trope of ballsy businesswoman. It was clear because everybody stopped what they were doing and pretended to have been hard at work when she walked in.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know she had a weight machine in her office?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Pull down bar and everything. What the fuck? And she also had that weird exercise bike in her house.
Yeah.
But that was her mom's house. And mom was conveniently out of the country. Her parents' house is what she said. Because she had just moved there. She was new, I think.
Yes, new to town, yeah.
There you go. Mm-hmm. So, long story short, Catherine goes on the skiing trip and breaks her leg. And she's in Germany.
Yeah.
She's not allowed to move for a couple weeks at least, which that doesn't really happen.
No, not for a broken leg.
No. And she is so bossy that she's completely pampered in the hospital. Toward the end, when she was getting discharged, there was that big gorilla.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact. Just a few months earlier, Gorillas in the Mist, she starred in.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, it was like a party.
Yeah, she had someone painting her toes and somebody decorating, and everybody was buzzing around her.
She's wearing a negligee.
Yeah.
I am too good for hospital gowns.
A negligee covers more.
Yeah, right? Because she can't leave, obviously, she has to tell Tess, I need you to do A, B, and C down to Z, and then double A down to double C. A lot of it involves going to her parents' house and taking care of things there. Lame things. like let in the plant waterer person and all that. But she's so impressed with the way the other half lives.
Definitely, it's intentional to show the disparity between somebody that lives in Staten Island versus Manhattan.
Right.
The Staten Island fairy is almost like a third character in this.
I was going to say that fairy's kind of like a third world country.
Yeah. I heard that this was actually inspired by seeing all the women in New York in their business suits and their tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Yeah. Which it definitely is a image you can think of. You've seen it. And that was newish with the way that women were entering the workforce.
It also says heels are not comfortable and you're only wearing them to look a certain way in the office. And it makes me think probably a little ways to walk.
In New York, you can't get away with not walking a lot.
Yeah. And you know what they were? Reeboks. Reeboks in the 80s. They're so squishy and comfy. Should bring those back. So Tess is taking care of things, and it's when she finds that tape recorder. It's Catherine's recorded notes, really like just mundane things for a while, and you see Tess playing it and trying to emulate the way that she talks. She really, really busted her ass to try to become that. And like you said earlier, Catherine had this great upbringing. You have a great upbringing, you're going to just have an easy in for jobs. You already started from up here, probably great school.
And I don't think it's talked enough about how much easier it is to do work or school or anything like that when you have a secure financial situation.
Correct.
Because if you aren't sure where you're going to sleep at night, or it's an unsafe place where you're sleeping, you're not sure if you're going to get broken in. Like, there's so many things that weigh on your brain that can make you not successful. The way that she spoke, she has a physical similarity as well. But I kept thinking like Marilyn Monroe. Melanie reminded me of that. Soft-spoken but powerful character, and she never really does get to the point where she's like powerfully speaking. She's still soft-spoken. I like that.
But smart, and everything that comes out of her mouth was. Fun fact, when you said she reminded you, guess who her mom is?
Melanie's mom?
Tippi Hedren. Do you know who that is?
The name sounds familiar.
She starred in The Birds.
Oh, the crow. Yeah, the crow. Okay. Yeah.
Schitt's Creek, the crows have eyes.
Okay.
What about Joan Cusack's character? Her makeup really was over the top, and her hair too.
Yeah, she was a caricature of the already ridiculous 80s makeup and hair,
Right.
but especially the top of her hair.
Yeah.
It was amazing how big she got it, really. I used to do some like bangs things. I used to have really big, I called them mall bangs in the 90s. My hair wouldn't hold a perm.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I tried it a couple times as a kid, and as soon as I would wash my hair, it would come out. I never...
You deactivated the ammonium thiglycolate.
I did. Well, Legally Blonde hadn't come out yet to teach me about that.
When she listens to that little cassette recorder, the next thing she hears is that Catherine's double-crossing her.
Yes.
And taking her idea for her own.
Right.
This sets the whole thing in motion. She's got access to Catherine's office, so why not just do this? And then she sets up the meeting with Harrison Ford, but goes to Catherine's cocktail party the night before. That's when she wears that sparkly dress. And
very understated.
Harrison Ford doesn't tell her that he's Jack Traynor, the person she's going to meet the next day, who also happens to be Catherine's boyfriend.
She thinks he's going to propose, but he really is going to break up.
Yeah, she's so overly confident.
Tess does not know.
No.
She gets involved with Jack. Nothing happens, though, that night.
No, not the first night, because she's passed out.
Yeah. That whole storyline was weird to me because she's so smart. Why would she sleep with him later? You know what I mean?
Why would she sleep with him later?
Yeah, because like if she had slept with him the night that she was all drunk on Valium, I would understand because you weren't in your right mind. The fact that she's sleeping with him complicates it. Now she already knows nobody's going to take her seriously, and now that complicates things.
They liked each other.
They liked each other, I guess. It just seemed unnecessary, and
well, he was so charming at the bar the night before.
he was manipulative.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to tell you my name. Here, let's do 4 tequila shots.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose.
Maybe they could have waited until the deal was done. I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Everyone's going to think you're sleeping your way to the top. And
well, he wasn't the top.
Well, he was the one doing that deal.
So they were actually working together on the same level.
I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with sleeping with him. I just think that if she was looking at the big picture, maybe I'm just saying I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want anyone to think that was why this was happening.
Well, he wasn't like that guy that was trying to grope her in the car.
No.
And he respects Tess.
Yes.
He's Harrison Ford. Let's be honest.
I know. It would be very hard to resist. I'm sure. With Han Solo's.
So yeah, she really networks.
Mm-hmm.
She crashes a wedding to get to the guy, sets up a meeting. When they're leaving, Jack Trainer was like, that was the most fun thing ever. That's how you fall in love.
Yeah.
You just come out of your box.
Or you come in your box.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Wendy. Yeah. Let's be real. Anywho. Yeah, so she gets this meeting. It's a big deal. She walks in there. A lot of men in suits. She gives her proposal, and Catherine comes back. Bursts in the room. Outs Tess, because no one at this point knew that she was just a secretary. The best part was when Mr. Oren Trask confronts Catherine after Tess showed him how she developed the idea just in the elevator by following different news stories. And Catherine was just, I don't recall. I mean, that was the best scene. He really called her out. The whole time I was wondering, well, what's in it for Tess? It ended up that she got a corner office job working for that guy.
Yeah.
Because she's legit.
Right.
And she's not trying to be power hungry like Catherine. She's trying to be good at the job.
Right.
That's so different. And the way she's going to treat her secretary is great. Don't get me coffee unless you're getting some for yourself.
It feels like everybody should have to work a customer service job at some point. It should be like a class that you have to take, mandatory military service, but it's just you have to work in a restaurant or something. If you've never been in that position, then you really can't understand what it's like. I think it's easy to think you're better than them or that those people are in those jobs because they're not as smart as you.
Right.
But that really has nothing to do with it. It's all class. That's ultimately what this movie is about. It's also a love story to New York in the 80s, but
And hair.
and hair and makeup.
Oh my God. Total nostalgia for me. Did we do it?
Yeah, I think we did it.
We
Flick some beans. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.